Hi, my name is Tiffany Rojas. I'm a student on the University Hearing Panel.
I'm Val Ilyukina, and I'll be a staff member on the hearing panel.
Hi, I'm Erin McCulloch. I will be playing the role of the UHP chairperson.
My name is Janice Blair, and I will be playing the role of the advisor for the University Hearing Panel.
My name is David Kirk, and I will be playing the respondent in this scenario.
I'm Danny Gaiton, I'll be a witness.
I'm Michael Songroth, and I'll be serving as a witness, a residence hall coordinator that will come to testify at the hearing panel.
Come on in. I'll ask you to have a seat at the corner table, please, David. And what you have in front of you, paper and pen to take any notes. There's a copy of the report. It's the same report that the panel has that they'll be asking you questions about. And then a copy of the script. I'm going to ask you to follow along with us.
Okay.
Okay? Any questions before we start?
I don't think so.
All right. Welcome to the University Hearing Panel. We are here today to determine whether or not university values encompassed in rules and regulations have been violated by members of the Illinois State University community. This process is provided to students in accordance with rights established under the Code of Student Conduct. This is an educational hearing, and all procedures reflect the educational nature of the student disciplinary system. The following ground rules apply to this proceeding. All parties will treat one another with respect. The members of the hearing panel and the UHP advisor are at all times in charge of these proceedings. All directives of the UHP and its advisor must be followed. It is expected that the full and complete truth will be told at all times throughout this hearing. Any party who is considered by the panel or its advisor to be disruptive may be removed from the hearing. The hearing would then continue in that person's absence, with that person waiving the opportunity to provide information to the panel. The hearing panel will take into account any information it considers to be relevant and is not bound by formal rules of evidence. The panel will determine whether or not violations have occurred based on whether or not there is a preponderance of information that supports the allegations. A digital record of this hearing is being made. This recording is the property of the Dean of Students' office. No transcripts or copies will be provided, nor are other parties allowed to record these proceedings. Access to the digital recording is provided when a party needs such access in order to file an appeal of a decision reached by the hearing panel. Recordings are maintained in accordance with policies outlined in the Code of Student Conduct.
David, is there anyone on this panel whom you feel should not serve on this hearing?
No.
David, do you understand the rights you're entitled to as a student at Illinois State University?
Yes.
We will now begin by gathering information from the complaint party.
So the first witness is Danny Gaiton, so I will go get him. Come on in, and I'll ask you to have a seat at the center table, please.
Danny, can you tell us exactly what happened?
Yeah, so it was just a couple different things. I think it was February 1st. I come back home after 2 classes and I smell.
David, is there any information that you feel like we did not get from this witness? If so, what is that information? Do you have any questions for this witness? If not, I will dismiss the witness. Please note the witness will not be returning to the hearing. And if you do have questions, you can ask me and I will direct them to Danny.
Okay.
David, is there any information you would like us to get from this witness?
I don't think so, no.
Okay, then at this time, Danny, thank you very much. We're going to ask you to leave the room.
Okay, Danny. Come on in, Michael. I'm going to ask you to have a seat at the center table, please.
Thank you.
Welcome to the University Hearing Panel. As a witness, you are asked to provide any information you may have that would assist the hearing.
Mr. Songroth, can you explain what happened or your knowledge about the incidents pertaining to this case?
Sure. I'm going to refer to my notes as I go
Please.
through this.
Thank you very much. Are there any questions from the panel for this witness? Thank you, Mr. Songroth, for your time. Janice will escort you out.
Thank you.
All right, we've heard the information in support of the charges filed against you and will now consider any statements, information, or witnesses that you would like to present.
David, can you please walk us through February 1st and 2nd?
Yes, I was in my room playing video games. Danny was not there. I just done laundry that evening as well.
At this time, we will allow closing statements. Closing statements will be limited to 5 minutes in length. David, go ahead.
Okay, so I just want to say there's really not a lot of hard evidence against me for any of these charges. I was just...
The University Hearing Panel will now move to a closed session for the purpose of reaching a decision. A decision letter will be emailed to you within 5 school days. This letter will provide the outcome of the hearing, any sanctions imposed, and information regarding any appropriate appeals process. The members of the University Hearing Panel thank you for your attendance at this hearing. We hope that this hearing process provided you with an opportunity to present your point of view, as well as to demonstrate the importance of upholding the values of Illinois State University. This hearing is now concluded.
Okay, David, I'll escort you out.
Okay. Thank you.